Hi, Tom.
Yeah, we're out here, Oliver. All right. Hey guys, just after the what you saw from the fans on Saturday, what are you expecting this coming Saturday for 11:45 kickoff, can I?
Uh, Honestly, I couldn't even give you an answer, but I definitely think that like our fan base will be on board for it because like we still got to come out and dominate, still got to come out and win a game. So, and I know that's something that we've been itching for, and I know for a fact that Auburn fans as well has been itching for a win as well. So I think the fans on both sides will be anxious to see this game and see how it comes out. I feel like it's gonna be a pretty good game to watch, pretty interesting
Yeah,
game. Feel like them boys gonna have a good game plan, and we will too. So I
yeah,
feel like
Devin, what are you expecting after the what you saw Saturday against A&M?
Yeah, it was a great atmosphere. We're really close to winning a lot more ball games, so it was really exciting to see the fans still have our backs. Coach Petrino's done a well job too, so it's been very exciting, and I'm glad the fans were there and could give us some support.
Yeah, can I what do you make of this Auburn offense?
Honestly, they're electrifying. They got some good guys, especially on that skill board. They got my boy Jackson, old friend of mine, starting at QB. And I've been proud of him and seeing his progression of how he's been developing as a quarterback. They got one of my old friends, Eric Singleton, that I grew up with. And they got Cam Coleman, and they got a good running back, and they got a good front. I feel like them boys just had to put it together in order to get that. But of course, like we got to see them and we got to see and what am I trying to get at? Just being ready for that game. Honestly, we know who they are and they know who we are. So it's just more so preparing for that offense because we know if we let them get off, then it's gonna be some trouble. So just being ready for them guys, stopping all their explosive plays, and just getting to that ball and make sure like everybody's gang tackling relative to that football, which is something that we've been living by, and that's been our standard. So we're just gonna keep on chopping wood and making sure that we're more aggressive than them.
Yeah, and you've seen Jackson Arnold's game up close. What do you make of what he's doing at Auburn?
Honestly, I like how faster he thinks. That's something that me and him like last year had to talk about like his progressions and being able to read things better and faster and even being able to take some risks with scrambling. I seen he had almost like I think he had about like 100 yards or something like versus Baylor scrambling. So
Yeah.
like we just got to make sure we keep him in that sauna and make sure that he got to go through every each and every progression and make sure we stopping them guys because once we stop them guys, we got to make sure that he makes his best decision.
Yeah. Devin, your punting average is up this season. Can you talk about maybe what improvements you've had?
Yes, sir. Honestly, I've just been trying to work on my consistency. That's been the main thing for me. I know I can hit a big ball, working on my field zones, but the main thing has just been consistency. So it's been going up, and so is the average.
I think you're averaging about 2.3 or 2.4 punts per game, and you have to average 3.5 to show up on NCAA stats. Does that bother you?
No, it doesn't bother me at all. I love that our offense is scoring points. I want to win the ball game no matter what it is. So I just want to help the team no matter what, and it doesn't bother me at all.
I guess you've seen his work this year. What do you make of Devin's punting prowess?
I was just sitting there overthinking like sometimes that boy be out. He put up numbers, but he be out kicking. He be out kicking our coverage sometimes. So we be in practice almost just hauling and. But I ain't gonna lie, he's a great kicker. He knows what to do. He knows how to do it. He sees his progressions. He's not just somebody that's just out there just kicking a football. Like he's a very professional about his technique and what he does about his game. So I appreciate Devin all the time.
Thanks, guys.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, Kani, just curious if you've been able to talk to Jackson or Cam or Eric or any of those guys.
Honestly, I haven't reached out to him. I mean, I'm pretty sure like as week goes by, like we won't reach out to each other because we already know what time it is, and I respect that on their end, and I'm pretty sure that they respect it on my end. Of course, like it's all cordial and it's all good when we see each other and after the game, but I feel like there's no reason to reach out to each other or nothing like that because at the end of the day, when we gotta keep between these white lines, it ain't no friends. So I mean, it's just It's all love, but we know what it is.
Yeah, how often is it for you in college to maybe match up with a receiver on the other end that's been a buddy of yours?
Uh, honestly, it's honestly happened a few times with me. Previous last year and even 2 years ago, I played against some of my guys like Javon Baker and Kobe Hudson. I played against, well, at least I was close to playing against one of my former teammates, but schedules just happened to end up to be different. And of course, like we end up going to a different conference. So like it happens a few times, but not really like this. Guys, it's another guy on there that's hurt right now, and I hope he gets better, and I hope that his healing process goes as faster than what it is. Horatio Fields, number 5, that's at Auburn too. I know he's out with his foot injury, so like it doesn't really happen too many times. All of my people and all of my close friends, that like you kind of separated, if that makes sense, and like all different conferences, all different sorts of but different ball games. So honestly, it's pretty fun to watch, and it's gonna be pretty fun to get to see them boys and ask them boys how the life been going and all that after the game.
Just going up against Mike Washington these past 2 weeks, what have you seen click from him over these past two games?
He's been locked in over a whole nother notch. Honestly, for like multiple weeks now, I can admit that. Like he's been a different guy by himself. Honestly, kind of bring me back to the guy that I met in January. And I don't know what it is about him, but maybe he felt like he had to rekindle and refocus. But it definitely shows like off the field when he watches film and even on the field when he's running because he runs very hard all the time and he doesn't stop. So honestly, like he's been locked in on another level and it shows.
Yeah, yeah, just a quick follow up on that. Do you remember the moment when you kind of realized like, oh man, this is the guy back from January? Like, was there a moment that you realized that?
Yeah, it was like I believe like week 3 or week 4, and we was going in and we was lifting, and I can just feel energy, and I can just see like how just I don't know, like like Michael Myers, like kind of deal, like just kind of just stuck, like, but not more so stuck in his mind, but more so like just locked in on a different stage, and it was like, okay, yeah, like I got my guy back.
Yeah, Devin, you're nodding your head. Do you have any follow on that?
Yeah, I mean all the work you see on the field, he puts in just the same amount of work, if not more, off the field. So I mean, it makes sense. He puts in the work and it's showing. So.
And then, Devin, for you, first time all season, you guys have now had back-to-back home games. I mean, how different does that feel?
Man, it's great. Especially after last game. I mean, that environment was electric going into that game. I mean, it was a shootout game the whole game, and you can tell it definitely got to A&M a little bit. And I don't know if they were expecting that, and I don't know if we were either. But it was unreal, and it was really awesome to see. And I mean, it gave us life. And it's awesome. That's what you want to play for. So.
Yeah, do you think that kind of setting of staying here can just keep the team grounded, help you guys out a little bit?
Yeah, 100%. It's definitely going to be nice, especially with the traveling. It's easier. You get a little bit more into a routine. Um, for sure, it's definitely going to help.
And then Scott Starzik has had a few misses, but also a few key makes. Just how do you think that he's kind of halfway through the season? How do you think he's transitioning into his first year?
Yeah, I mean, as you know, he's a young kicker. He's got a crazy leg. The kid comes in. I mean, he works day in and day out. I think it's very nice for him too, coming in with me and Ashton being older guys. So, I mean, we have all the confidence in the world in him. And I told him, I mean, since day one, if you make every kick, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you miss one, it's how you handle adversity. That's the biggest thing for him. And he's going from high school ball to going to these big environments, like the Tennessee game. I mean, 101,000 people. I mean, it's unreal. So it's just a different level. But I mean, he's handled it really well, and he's a very talented kicker.
And last one, just in handling, kind of responding to adversity. How do you think he did that after Ole Miss? I mean, those kicks weren't easy.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, he didn't miss the kicks by much at all. He hit the ball well, so I mean, we just reminded him that, and he knows that. I mean, if he hits the ball 1 inch, half an inch, further on his foot, that ball goes in the upright. So, I mean, he knows he hit the ball well. Just little technical that he had to fix, and he knows he can do it.
Thanks, guys.
Daniel, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, a couple weeks under the new DC, Chris Wilson, just maybe what's the biggest difference that you've seen from, between now and then?
I like Coach Wilson. I'm gonna be honest. He real cutthroat, I would say. Like he doesn't play about anything, and I'm not saying here discrediting Coach T. Will and none of them saying that they played about anything either. But like you can definitely see like how he comes about his business, how he operates. It's just two different ball. It's literally just two different ball games to me, in my opinion. Especially with like me being under some coaches that are kind of just firm and just strict about everything, and some people might be a little loose about some things, and that's the only thing I can say. But he's definitely like aggressive. He definitely wants to keep everything one, I would say. And I feel like, shoot, I respect him. At the end of the day, he know what it feels like to win a Super Bowl. He know what it feel like to go to the league, and he know what it takes. So he's gonna make sure that every last person is on that same board, so they can also reach to the next level. Because like that's what he pushes. Of course, like we gotta make sure everything's the main thing. Make sure we take everything week by week. But he wants everybody to make sure that we're elevating to get to that next level and preparing at the next level and practicing at the next level and playing at the next level because he know what it takes. So like I do respect Coach Wilson a lot because he respect us and he know what it takes. Coming from the DBs, he know how hard it is playing at DB. He know how hard it is playing at linebacker. He know how hard it is being a D line, and he know how hard it is on playing on offense and have to come back over and over and over again. So I just feel like he has an overall understanding of the game, and I do respect that a lot. And I remember like we was able to get like pretty close before Coach T. Will and them had to go. And honestly, I found out that he was coming from OU. Like he knows some of my guys like Curtis Lofton, um, who else? Coach Coach Will, and all them guys. So I was just like, it was kind of shocker to me, but it gave us like an easier connection. But at the end of the day, though, like he by his business, and you can tell that by himself.
Yeah, and then Devin, when we talked to Coach Petrino on Monday, he was basically kind of longing for the special teams to kind of come up with a play. Do you and maybe some of the older guys in that room take it upon yourself or talk about that at all?
Yeah, I mean, 100%. It's the special teams, it's one third of the game. Obviously, it's not as much time on the field, but they're really important plays, and we can make some big plays out there. Whether it's a big field goal, whether it's, a fumble on the punt return, whether it's, a big punt, whatever it is. I mean, of course, we think about it, and I mean, we want to help as much as we can. So, I mean, we're always going to try and do something to make a big play.
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks.
Tyler, last one if you still got it. Your hand up. Muted. Tyler muted.
Thank you. Can I, after the game against A&M, Petrino said he was waiting for you guys just to get a turnover, and that never came. So what's it been like in practice trying to emphasize getting that turnover, and how is it going to be done this week against Auburn to try and finally get that one?
Honestly, we keep the main thing the main thing. And that's something that we prepare for. And of course, we talk about turnovers, and that's something that we practice during practice, making sure we're gang tackle. The first person to get the tackle and the next person, everybody just raking at that ball. So honestly, it ain't been no more so a overemphasized or a less emphasized because that's something that we've been continuing to try to push. And that's something that we've been also like getting very close at. So I definitely feel this turnaround, and I definitely feel like we can have some turnovers coming up this upcoming Saturday.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, fellas. This is Saturday.
Thank you.
Yeah, I am. Hey guys, 500 yards of offense per game. That's a hard number to do. Braylen, what do you think all has played into that?
Just practicing hard, executing, doing the things we do on the practice field, and just bringing it to the game.
What have you thought working behind that O line that you guys got?
I mean, I love him. I mean, got Big E sitting right here. I mean, gotta love him. They're the reason that we move forward and do good things on the field.
Big E, you guys, all five of y'all have started every game. What's the camaraderie and the unity been like on that offensive front?
I mean, it's been great. We push each other every day in practice to always keep going. Like even when one's tired, we just always look at each other and tell each other to keep going, keep pushing.
What all factors do you think have gone into you guys with a big total offense average?
I mean, I'll just say, just always wanting to score when we touch the field. That's always our number one goal when we touch the field is to score.
And this Auburn front looks I mean their numbers are really good. What do you make of what you're going to face on Saturday?
Uh, I think their front seven is really good. They have some returning starters from last year. Their D line is solid up front, so I feel like it's going to be a good match Saturday.
Braylen, what do you think of the crowd last Saturday, and do you think the fans can that for a noon kickoff or so?
Yes, sir. I loved it. I mean, it was loud. Fans were into the game. I mean, great atmosphere. Hope we can do it again and make it loud again in there.
Thanks, guys. I might circle back.
Jackson, go ahead.
What's up? What's up, guys? I'm Marion. I wanted to get some thoughts about Keldrick Falk.
Yeah.
Sorry about
Uh,
that. Just what do you see from him on film?
I feel like he's a bigger DN, plays well with his hands. Um, he real talented guy. We just have to come out and play.
He's a guy that it seems like he moves inside a little bit too. I mean, how important is it going to be identifying where he is on the line of scrimmage?
Um, the five knowing all the bigs is pretty big. Just knowing like where everybody is. He does go to a zero tech, so just knowing where he is at all times, that'd be great for our offense.
Braylon, when we talked to Bobby yesterday, he said one of the things, like, you guys are scoring points, getting yards, but the one thing he really wants to maybe, the one thing the offense can improve on is making sure every time y'all get in the red zone, get into their territory, you're scoring touchdowns. What do you think maybe could be the difference maker there when you get a good drive, making sure you finish it off every time?
Mm, executing the way he wants us to execute the plays. I mean, there's only one football, and there's a lot of us out there. So I mean, whoever scores, we're gonna be happy. I mean, we're gonna celebrate. We're gonna be happy for whoever scores because I mean that could be you, and you want the person beside you to be happy for you for when you score. So we're gonna be happy when we score, and we're gonna play good.
What have you seen from Mike last couple of weeks? Coach Petrino said he's seeing the holes maybe a little bit better. What have you seen about Mike that's really kind of had him back to back 100-yard games?
Mike's outstanding. I mean, Mike when he first came in, I just knew he was gonna be good. He's a really good person to learn from. With me still being like sophomore, still being young, going up to Mike, I can ask Mike and Rodney some questions about just football stuff, and give it to me still. You never can be too hot not to learn. That's what my dad always told me. So I try to stay down and learn as much as I can.
I know we saw you play that little fullback role a little bit last year, but before you got to Arkansas, had you ever lined up in that spot? How much experience you have with it, and are you enjoying that little role, that wrinkle you guys have in the offense there?
A little bit. I mean, I did a little bit when I was in high school. To answer your question about have I did it before, and yes, I'm loving it. Whatever the team needs me to do to win, I mean, let's do it. Let's ride.
All right, last one for me, guys. Obviously, y'all have worked with Coach Petrino, the past couple of years, but have you noticed any differences with him now that he's the coach and working with the defense a little bit, or is it same old, same old?
Same old for me. I would say. I mean, Coach Petrino, very humbling guy, very nice. I mean, he's gonna get in your butt when it's time to work. But same old for me. That's what I would say.
I said the same.
Appreciate it, guys.
And B, go ahead.
Yeah, hey guys, this is the first time you guys have had back-to-back home games. I guess just how different does that feel throughout the course of a season?
I mean, it's going to be great because the fans are behind us. What they did last week, it was outstanding. We love like when we're on the field and hearing the fans cheer for us. It's a great feeling.
Yeah, just Braylon, just to follow up on that, just how much do you think that can help?
I mean, would you rather sleep in your bed or somebody else's? Would you rather stay the night in somebody else's bed or go sleep in yours? That's how I put it. So yes, we love to be home, get the fans, everybody into the game, and let's just play some football.
And for both of you guys, again, just to follow up on Tom's question, Auburn's defense has just been able to sustain against offenses, kind of all four quarters. Why do you think that is?
Uh,
I would say doing what their coach at a high level. I mean, do what
very
you
talented.
talented
Fly
linebacker group,
around.
D line group. So doing what their coach to do. That's all you can do.
And then, Braylen, how much did kind of the running back room pick up Mike after a fumble at Memphis, and maybe vice versa to you for what happened at Tennessee?
Can you repeat that?
How did the running back room kind of rally around Mike after a fumble at Tennessee and maybe, or a fumble at Memphis, excuse me, and then kind of vice versa to you at Tennessee and just that room staying together?
I say we stick together through thick and thin. I mean, it's a game, football. I mean, it happens to the best of the best. So, you know, we talk to each other, we get past it, but we can't just dwell on something that happened a week ago. I mean, you got to put it behind you, put one foot in front of the other, and keep going.
Thanks, guys.
Tyler, close it out here.
Hey guys, kind of a two-parter for y'all. Auburn's run defense is one of top 10 in the country. So for Marion, how are you guys going to create opportunities for your running backs against that defensive line? And then Braylen, how do you guys capitalize on those?
The offensive line, we just go play fast, physical, and create holes for our backs.
Can you repeat the question?
Just how are you going to capitalize on the opportunities that your offensive line gives you against this pretty stellar Auburn rushing unit?
Um, Run hard, give it to God, give him all the glory for when he let one of us run a good run and play football. That's all I can say.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate your time.